Welcome back to my channel. So I hope that you will learn what is Cisco Packet Tracer and how to configure two systems using peer-to-peer connection. So now today we are going to learn about first lab exercise, static routing protocol. Okay, so let us begin with static routing. So for that we need two systems, one, two. So two systems I have. So to connect two systems, I will take one switch. So let us take one switches. This is the switches. So I will take 24 port switch. This is a 24 port switch. So here I have 24 port. If you zoom in, you will see a 24 port switch. Okay. So I have taken 24 port switch. So next I'm going to use a cable. So as already I told you, for connecting same devices to end devices we need a copper crossover cable. Now we are going to connect with switch. So this is a PC and this is a switch, two different devices are there. So we have to take copper straight cable. So this was the copper straight cable. Okay, so let us take and click on PC. You will see fast ethernet 0. So click on that. So and go to connect. So you will see a list of ethernet ports. So I'm going to connect with fast ethernet 01. So again I'm going to take copper straight cable. So connecting to second PC. So I'm connecting to devices. Okay, connected to switch. So here I have a second connector. So we have to wait until we receive a green green color. So okay, so before the system is booting, so let us define this PC as uh, system 1, and let us define this system 2. Okay, for this I have to configure the IP addresses. So okay, so I'm going to keep a note. So 192.168.1.10. So I will tell you what are all these IP addresses. Okay, for second system, so I have to take simple note. Okay, 192.168.1.11. Okay, so I have two systems which are connected through a cable. Now I have to assign the IP addresses for the system. Okay, so open the system. So go to desktop. So you will see a physical system interfaces of your system. If you drag down, you will see a fast ethernet cable port. So check here. See, is a fast ethernet port. If you want, you can connect also here. Okay. So go to desktop, go to IP configuration, and here already there are two modes are there. One is static IP, another one is DHCP IP. So here already is in static, so you need to configure manually. So here you have to type 192.168.1.10. So for this system, okay, and give tab. If you press tab, it will automatically assign subnet mask. Okay, right. Close this one. Go to open to second PC. Go to desktop. Go to IP configuration. Type 192.168.1.11. Since we have assigned this IP addresses 11. Okay, so right. Close this one. Let us check whether it is working or not. Okay, so here is a real-time simulator. Here I have a small PDU, that is packet data transmissions. So click on that, check from one system to another system. I receive a successful message. That means data are sending from this PC to this PC. Okay, if you click on simulation mode, you will see how packet is requesting on another PC. Okay, so the second PC will respond back to the system 1. Okay, let us check. See here, system 1 is requesting to system 2 The second PC is responding back to the PC1. After responding, data will be transmitted. So you see here, okay. So now what I'm going to do, I'm going to configure with one router, okay. So take one router, so go to PT router, so click on that router 1, okay. So now here also I'm going to connect with switch to router, so two different devices are there, so therefore we have to choose a copper straight cable. So click on that fast ethernet 3, I'm going to connect with fast ethernet 0/0. So if you see here 0/0, 0/3, okay, 0/0, okay. So now I'm going to again define this IP addresses as 192.168.1.1 for this router. So this router access as a internet, okay. Let define this name as what will define Airtel broadband or Airtel internet, Airtel internet, okay. From this router we are accessing these PCs, from this router we are accessing internet connection through this router for this PCs, okay. So go to the router, so click on config. So here I have a fast ethernet 0/0, okay, 0/0 here, 0/0. So here you have to assign your IP address. So what is our IP address? So here 192.168.1.1. So 192.168.1.1, you tab and don't forget to switch on the ethernet. So here you have to manually switch on your router. Click on switch on, okay. So now we have successfully configured the router, okay. So let us check from this PC to this PC, I receive a successful. So if I check from this PC to router, so initially it will get failed. So again if you check from this PC to this PC, again it get failed. So what is the reason? Initially we have defined a router, so this is the main gateway point of your internet connection. So you need to configure the gateway for two PCs. So okay, so how to configure the gateway for these PCs? Again you need to open the PC, click on that, go to IP configuration. Here you will see a, on the desktop you will see a default gateway. So here you have to type 192.168.1 dot. So what is our gateway? So this is our gateway. So since this PC is receiving internet connection from this router, so we need to configure gateway. So that is 192.168.1 dot 1 is our gateway for this PC, okay. Close it. So similarly you have to configure for second PC. Open the system, go to IP configuration, so click on that. So since this PC also receiving internet from this Airtel connection, this is the main gateway of your Airtel connection. So here also you have to assign the gateway 192.168.1.1, okay. Now check, okay, now check. So click on the add video unit. So from this PC to this PC, successful. So from this PC to this router, still we receive a successful. From this to this, successful, okay. Right. So this is the simple basic method of your connecting a PC with the help of internet connections. Now we are going to configure a static routing. Before going to configure a static routing, let us check what if we have two different IP addresses, okay. So for that what I'm going to do, so again I'm going to configure another two PCs, okay. So again what I'm going to do, so I'm going to take 24 port switch, okay. So again what I'm going to do, so I'm going to configure with another router, okay. Right. So here they are using different internet connection. Let us, sorry, so let us assign that this is your geo network, geo internet, okay. This is our Geo internet. Okay, so again here also what I'm going to do, system 1. So already system 1 is there, already system 1 is there, so it can't accept. So let us assign system 3, system 4. Okay, now so to connect these two PCs, what should we do? So go to connections, go to copper straight cable, connect PC1 to switch Fastnet 0 bar 1. Again from second PC Fastnet 0 to Fastnet 0 bar 2. Again you need to connect from Fastnet 0 bar 3 to Geo router 0 bar 1. So let us assume that this PC is using 192.168.5.10 IP addresses. So okay, so 192.168.5.11, and here we have some different IP addresses. 192.168.5.1 is our gateway configuration. Okay, right. So now what should we do? We have to configure this PC to assign IP addresses. So open the system, go to desktop, go to IP configuration. So here your IP address, since we are taking the system 3, so what is our system 3 IP address? 192.168.5.10. Give sub tab, so it will automatically assign the subnet mask, and now we have to configure the gateway. So what is our gateway? So our gateway is 5.1, since the internet is using from this gateway. So we need to assign 192.168.5.1 is our gateway. Okay, close it one. So here also go to desktop IP configuration. So 192.168.5.11, give tab. Our gateway is 168 192.168.5.1 is our gateway. Okay, successfully we have configured two PCs. Now we need to configure this router. So go to config, go to, so what is the port our router has been connected? Fastnet 0 bar 0. So click on Fastnet 0 bar 0 and assign IP address 192.168.5.1, give tab and switch on the router. Okay, right. So now let us check whether these PCs will work or not. Go to PDU, click on from one PC to another PC, where is it successful. So let us check from this PC to router. Initially it get failed. If you check second time, it will get successful. Again PC failed. So let us check third time. Now it is successful. Okay, from this PC to this router is successful. Okay, so now as already I told you, if we have two same devices, you have to connect with cable. What type of cable? So copper crossover cable. Let us connect from Fastnet 0 to Fastnet 1 bar 0. So I have connected directly from this router to this router. Okay, so now let us check. So this may be a communication between Airtel internet to Jio internet through a copper crossover cable. So they have need to configure some different IP addresses, since they are using here a different IP address, LAN address, and here they are using some different LAN addresses. So let us check, let us assign for these two routers as a different IP addresses. Okay, for that we need to define different IP address, that is 192.168.10.1. So here also 192.168.10.11. Okay, so let us check. So before checking, you need to configure this port, since we are using a copper crossover for these two different routers. Okay, so go to the first Airtel internet router. So go to the port 1 bar 0. Where is 1 bar 0? Here we have 1 bar 0. Click on that. So switch on the router, assign IP addresses 192.168.10.1, give tab. Okay, close it. Similarly, you have to configure this port. Okay, open the Geo internet router. So in which port the network is connected? Fastnet 1 bar 0. Go to Fastnet 1 bar 0, switch on the router, assign IP addresses 192.168.10.11, give tab. Okay, and close it. So successfully this communication also up. Okay, let us check whether the system and devices are working. If we check from this PC to this router, I receive successful. If I check from this PC to this router, receive successful. If I check from this router to this router, initially I get failed. Okay, I receive successful. So if I check from this PC to this PC, I get failed. Again, if I check from this PC to this PC, still I receive failed. So many times if I check from this PC to this PC or from this PC to this PC, it won't work. Why? What is the reason? So the reason is actually this router doesn't have information for this network. Similarly, this router doesn't have information about this network. Okay, for that reason you may need to update the router information for these two router. For that you need to configure these two router. So how to configure? So you need to configure static routing. Okay, so for that you need to open this first router. Okay, so go to static. Okay, click on static, and here you will have a network. So to update this router, you need to know the second router information. So for second router information, what? So this network has 5 dot series. Okay, so I will show you. This network has 5 dot series. So let us draw an ellipse. So fill color, select color. So this network belongs to a what? So this network belongs to a 192.168.5.0 series, and this network belongs to a, and this network belongs to a what? 1.0 series, 192.168.1.0. Okay, why I have defined this IP addresses as 5.0 and this network addresses are 1.0. So the reason is, if you open the notepad, there are three different classes are there. Okay, so class A and class B and class C. So three different classes of IP addresses. Okay, so three different classes of IP addresses. So class A ranges. Class A network belongs to a WAN network, and it can ranges from that is 0 to 126. Okay, so class B network belongs to a WAN network, which will ranges from 128 to 191. Sorry. Okay, and this network belongs to a LAN network, and it will ranges from 192 to 255. Okay, so this may be varies depends upon the network. So since we are using a network, okay, so the IP addresses are ranges from, that is 192 168 1.1 up to 255 we can define. So for example, the network of first system starts from 192.168.1.1. So the similarly for the second system we can assign 192.168.1.2, and for third system we can assign 1.3. Similarly it goes on. Similarly it goes on up to 255 systems, up to 255 systems. After 255 systems, that is after 255 systems, our IP addresses will changes 192.168.2.1 series. Okay, so 2.1, and it can be second for 192.168.2.2 and third for 2.3, and keep goes on up to 255. Okay, similarly our network will be configured like this. Okay, so for this reason I have choose this network as 192. See here, our system has assigned 192.168.5.10, and here 5.11, and our gateway also 5.1. so this network belongs to a 5.0 series. That means we can assign from 1 to 255. Okay, so here also the network of IP address is one series, that is our gateway is 1 and 10 and 11. So similarly we can configure up to 255 systems in a single routers. Okay, so now we have connected with two different networks, that is Geo uses some different IP address and Airtel also uses different IP address. To connect with static routing, so we need to update the router. So you need to update the router of Airtel. How to update? So open the router, that is open this router, go to static, and here you have to assign the IP address and network informations of Geo network. Okay, so let us see how. So network, what is our network? So our network is 5.0. So 192.168.5.0. Okay, so what is the subnet mask? As we know, our 192 series, so the subnet mask are 255.255.255.0. And what is the next hop? So this router is connecting directly via this port. Okay, so our next hop is next port. So what is our next port? So the next port, the data will be communicated to this network via this port. So this port IP addresses are 192.168.10.11. Okay, now click add. Successfully we have added first router. Similarly you have to open this router, second router. So open the second router. So you need to update the information of Airtel internet. Okay, go to static. So what is our network? Our network is 1.0 series, that is 192.168.1.0. Give tab. So our subnet mask is 255.255.0. So next hop. So since this router is connected directly to this Airtel via this port, so our next hop is, that is next port is 10.1 series. So 192.168.10.1 series. Now click add. Successfully we have added two different information about each other. Okay, so let us check whether it is working or not. So go to PDO unit, from click this PC to this PC, I received successful. So if I check from this network to this router, I get successful. From this to this, I received successful. Okay, so from this router to this router, still I received successful. If I check from this PC to this PC, again it is get successful. In previous one it shows an error message. Now it shows successful message. That means two router has successfully exchanged their information between two different networks. This is the first lab exercise for your network, that is static routing protocol. Hope you understand, students. Now, so you can configure this router, static router, via three different router also. So for three different routers, similarly the same way you have to define and configure. Only you have to change the network of all the IP addresses, and here you have to, so for the middle router you have to manually configure. So you need to manually configure the ports. So if you click on that, you you will see there is no port available for your next router. So for that you have to configure or define by manually. So open the router, go to physical interfaces. First you need to switch off the router. Okay, here is the button. So here you will have a port. So what is the port? Here is line 0. So you will have to check the port. So this is the first port. So see here the second port, PT router NM1CE is the Ethernet port. So drag and drop the port to your router. Okay, so now switch back on. Okay, now close it and check whether the port is available. So click on the copper crossover cable, click on the cable. Now you will see the Ethernet port of 6, 7 and 8. Click on that and click to, since the device is there, cable is disturbing. Now click on the Ethernet. Similarly, in this way you have to configure this router.